Welcome to Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of stopping by and you like this program, please do not hesitate to subscribe and you turn on your notification bell. That is very, very important, as it will enable you to know when I upload a new video. I present to you information about what is happening in the whole world, Nigerian to be precise. You are free to leave your comment constructively after watching each of my video. Please do it judiciously. I appreciate all of you. It's not easy for you to leave whatever you are doing to watch my program. May God Almighty bless you, because I do not have anything to give to you. As we hop into today's video, remain blessed.
This election
is Iguacha. It is Iguacha. It's not Port Harcourt. The name is Iguacha. There is no Port Okereke in England. There is no Port Chijoke in England. There is no Port Nwachukwu in England. I have told our people many, many times, all these useless, idiotic names given to us by the British should be jettisoned. There are no African streets, no African names anywhere in Europe or in America. We should stop answering all these idiotic names that they have given to us, because we are human beings like they are. That is nothing like Port Harcourt. It's called Iguacha. That is the name. Please continue.
Yes, sir. Exactly, sir. You know what our ancestors are. Those in power and authority, they deceived us for so long, and it's now that you have educated us so much that we have begun to know our heritage and our history. So it's a hard time for us to, like what is happening in Port Harcourt, the election, when Biafra comes, how could you be able to dismantle this Nigeria zoo government in our Biafra land?
You mean the zoo mentality of electioneering and election rigging? Maybe that is what you're pointing at. Now, what we are going to do is very simple. In the land of Biafra, I'm sure you're using a smartphone. Is that correct? You're using a smartphone?
Yes, sir.
Can anybody, I'm sure you have a lock on your phone. Can anybody get into your phone without your consent?
No, sir.
Maybe, I don't know if you're using the more advanced version of either Android based or iOS, which is the one for Apple. Even, I'm sure you have what is called the facial recognition one. Is that correct? It has to scan your retina before it can let you in. Is that correct?
Yes, that's.
You see, to have a very credible, safe elections is very, very easy. It is just because either people are lazy or they prefer to should I say, use a system that is easier or that will be easier for them to rig or to maneuver. If you have anybody can vote with their phone if you register, for instance. And nobody can access your phone. If you vote, we know you voted, because your retina will be scanned before you vote. You can vote with your ordinary iPhone or ordinary smart Samsung phone or any other advanced phone for that matter. You can vote with it. And because no other person can get into your phone. We know that the phone is yours. In the zoo, they have NIN registration. They have SIM registration. They have, what is that other useless one that they have? VBN or BVN, whatever registration. They know who is who. If they want to have a credible election in the zoo, people can vote from the comfort of their homes. They don't have to go to a polling station. Because my phone that I'm using, you cannot get into my phone. It will scan my eyes before it will allow me to access it. And the retina is only you, just like fingerprint, only you that has it anywhere else in the world. It's unique to you. In the land of Biafra, we're not going to have all this nonsense. We're going to have high-tech based election system. That's what we're going to have. So people can vote from wherever they are in the world. And it is only that your vote that will count. But of course, you are we are unfortunately being highly uncivilized, very contraption like the Zoological Republic. That is why nothing is happening. That is why you have this, what I call a very primitive approach to the issue of electing public officials, because there is no employment. The only thing people have is to try to go into politics, to go and steal and to loot. That is why it is a do or die affair. But I can assure you categorically, in the land of Biafra, such nonsense will not obtain, because everything we are going to do is going to be modern, is going to be high-tech, is going to be refined. Remember that Biafra is the should I say, complete and exact opposite of the zoo. We're going to do things properly the way human beings should. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much for that. Any other question?
Yes, sir. It's as regard to the issue of the talks and the polling box hijacking and all this cultism that help the politicians to hijack polling units and other things. How can you control such situation when Biafra comes?
It will not happen because there will be no need for people to congregate anywhere to vote. You can vote from the comfort of your own homes. All the political parties will be concerned about is the integrity of the counting system, in the sense that it is going to be run in such a way that no one can hack into it. As simple as that. We will make it so secure that nobody will be able to hack into it. And there must be, of course, capping in terms of how much you can spend during elections. If at all you be allowed to spend anything, nobody's going to come out to become a thug because everybody will be meaningfully employed. Every country of the world where you have people meaningfully engaged in one form of employment or the other, you don't have this issue of thugs and a few idiots running around and snatching ballot boxes. It doesn't happen. It is only in Africa, and especially in the damnable Zoological Republic. Such idiocy cannot obtain in the land of Biafra. As I said, we are going to be a beacon. We're going to be the light of Black people all over the world. We are going to do something so markedly different that people will wonder if indeed this country is in Africa. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very, very much. People are wondering and asking what is our line. I will endeavor to give it to you again. Now it's +44 is a UK number and only on Signal, please. It is a UK number on Signal. Signal is an app, please. You can use that to try and get hold of us this very morning. The number is +44 77 61 82 53 46. I repeat, +44 77 61 82 53 46. If you call us on Signal, we will be able to take your call. We are live and we are direct. And if you call us, as I said before, and we miss your call, we shall endeavor to call you back. We shall endeavor to call you back. Very, very important, please, that you do bear with us, because I know that a lot of you are calling, and I can assure you that we are doing all we can to ensure that you are part and parcel of this very presentation this morning, regardless of where you're joining us. It is a live presentation. We are live this very morning, taking your questions, or should I say, answering your questions this very morning. Answering your, I don't know why it keeps saying it has failed, it has failed, it has failed. Somebody is saying I should pick up. I'm trying to pick up, but it is telling me it has failed. Why? I have no idea. I have no idea. It's telling why it is telling me that it has failed this very morning. I don't know if they're also, should I say, attacking our systems. I have no idea if that is what they are doing this very morning. But we are trying to switch our systems to understand exactly why we have this very issue this morning. We are doing the best we can to take as much of your calls as possible. I know that some people are very, very familiar with WhatsApp, and that is where they would prefer to call. But in the zoo, we are moving away from WhatsApp. We are moving away from it. We are moving away from it. It is saying failed. I don't understand what it means by that. I have no idea what it means by failed. Is it because there are too many calls coming in? I don't know. It is just saying failed, failed, failed. I have no idea. Let us see if we can now switch over to, should I say, to, because it is here, and a lot of people are calling. Is it because the lines are fully packed? I don't know why. Everything is saying failed. If I try to even pick the call or return it, it says failed, because maybe a lot of people are trying to get through. That is exactly what it's saying. So what we're going to do to try to mitigate this is I am going to give you another number to try to call us, another line to try to call this morning. This time around on WhatsApp, you will see Radio Biafra University. That is where you will see the number is +1, is a US number. I think that was the number I used in the US when I was there a couple of weeks back, or should I say a few months back. The number to call is +1. On WhatsApp, please. The other one is Signal. Signal is not picking up this morning for some bizarre reason. The number to call on WhatsApp is +1 346 399 0188. I repeat, +1 is the US number, +1 346 399 0188. +1 346 399 0188. This number is on WhatsApp. Let us try to see if it is going to work. If you call us on that very line, I'm sure we should be able to take your call. I don't know what is going on this morning. It's just saying, it's not even ringing. It's just saying failed. I don't know, for some strange or bizarre reason. You can leave us a note, you can leave us a voice note, then we should be able to play your voice note, your questions live on air, and then I must and should be able to answer it, because your calls are coming. I'm not seeing any of them. All I'm seeing is missed calls. I'm not seeing any of them. I don't know if anybody can tell us exactly how to deal with this very issue, because a lot of calls are coming in, but it is not ringing out. We cannot see it. Perhaps I should try to switch off the system and bring it back on again. I do not understand why it's behaving like this. Now it is, I think it's jammed actually. I believe that it is jammed. We are live and we are there, and I'm thinking, let me see if I can take calls from the other line. I have a caller on the line on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you. Please give us your name and where you're calling us from.
My name is Sh0Cking. I'm calling from Istanbul, Turkey.
From Istanbul in Turkey, please go ahead. We're listening.
So I've been following you for a while, and I really like what you are doing. And I say, let me use this opportunity to greet you for opening the eyes of our people. Nigeria is really bad, and we don't want it anymore.
Nobody in their right mind wants the zoo. Nobody in their right mind would want a zoological republic. It is not possible. Nobody with their right senses would want or wish to come from a place as backward, from a place as idiotic, from a place as primitive as the zoological republic. That is why we are doing all we can to remove ourselves from it, to go back to who we were before the white man came, because the white man has no right to come to Africa to create nations in Africa. They have no right to do that. And we cannot allow them to continue with such idiocy. I cannot go to Europe to create a country for them. They are not God. That is why we have been misled. Everything they bring to us in Africa, we swallow it hook, line, and sinker, be it religion, be it anything that it is. We can't allow it to continue. Japan is doing very well. Most countries in the Far East Asia are very, very indigenous, and they are doing exceptionally well. There is no reason why we cannot replicate the same in the land of Biafra, and of course, effectively across Africa. As a matter of fact, it is about time we stop behaving like idiots and reason like human beings. Thank you very much for your call. I have another caller on the line, if I'm not mistaken. This caller on the line on WhatsApp, give us your name and where you're calling us from, please, if you may.
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Daniel Naudo. I'm calling from the zoo.
Which part of the zoo are you in?
Lagos.
Thank you very much. Please go ahead.
Lagos. I'm from Ibom. I'm from Akwa, Ibibio.
Ibibio. Thank you very much. And they're doing us very proud.
Yes.
Our men in Akwa are doing us proud. I am so proud of them, you cannot believe. So proud of them. They have demonstrated once again in that very part that the zoo are calling South. They have demonstrated once again that they are Biafra through and through with the work they're doing on the ground, and I commend them. Please go ahead.
That's true, sir. That's very true, sir. That's very true, sir. So my question is, what are we putting in place to know where the remaining terrorists where they are in the bushes and in the farmland, the remaining place where they are, because it's like once the security move from one location to another, they now move in there again to attack people.
What we are going to do, the problem that we are having are the governors, not even the zoo army or the police that disguise themselves, take off their uniforms and come to attack us from the back. People, as I said yesterday, people do not understand what we are facing. And it's a good thing you asked this question this morning. We are fighting war on almost 3 or 4 fronts at the same time. We are confronting and defeating Mietiala terrorist group. We defeat Mietiala. They go back and they call the police and the army. Now the police and the army will attack us from the rear. And with the help of these governors, as I said last night, in a place like Ibom State, we drive them away. We are called to another place. We go to that very place, and then they return to where we drove them from. That is what they have been doing. So what we are now going to do is to make sure that the reserve force that we have, anywhere we clear them, we move the reserve force into that very area to safeguard it, while the main vanguard itself, the main rangers themselves, will now continue the hunt for Mietiala terrorists in our land. And any police or the army that comes, should I say, to the rescue of all these terrorists, will pay the ultimate price as well. Because we're not joking, we're not going backwards. We're only moving. Right now in Enugu, the war is going on, it is raging. In Akwa Ibom, the war is going on, it is raging. And I'm saying to them, if you bring in your police and the army to defend these Fulani terrorists, they are all going to die. They must be assured of that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So I'm a very good student of Radio Biafra, sir.
Of course, I wouldn't expect anything less from an Ibibio man. I would expect nothing less. After all, Ibibio is the closest approximation to Igbo. We are one people, and let us not allow the Fulani Janjaweed to continue to deceive us. Thank you very much for calling this morning. Thank you very, very much. They cannot deceive us. Who are they? We are more intelligent than they are. Thank you very, very much. We have somebody kindly sent us a message, and I'm going to play it because the calls are flooding in. That is what is jamming our line. The calls are immense. It is too much. Let us try to take this very message.
Good morning, my leader. My name is Sh0Cking Exp0Sur. I'm calling from New Delhi, India. I am from Uli.
Calls are coming in. They won't even allow us to. Let me take this very call and see who is there. The caller on signal, can you hear me? The caller on signal, can you hear me? No, they cannot hear me. They cannot hear me, but I can hear them.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, please.
Good morning. My name is Mrs. Robert. Mrs. Onajite.
Mrs. Onajite, thank you very much, and welcome to the program. And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Germany.
From Germany, please go ahead. The world is listening. Yes. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I want to ask a question concerning what is going on in Ibom State now.
Yes, go ahead.
In his place. So, because we know you are a leader and you are a father, I know you cannot side the one person and leave the other side.
Yes, I will.
Like what is going on in Ibom State in Niza now?
What is happening?
Development is siding one side and people are dying.
What were... Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
So many people have died in our house, and my father's house have gone down, and development is doing nothing about it. So many people are dying.
Deep in the shadow.
Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time or first day of coming across my YouTube channel or seeing my face, you are highly welcome. Herzlich willkommen zu meinem Kanal. My name is Nnamdi Kanu Dr0Ps. Comment, please subscribe, and you turn on the notification bell so that you'll be able to get information on the...
Bis zum nächsten Video und einen schönen Tag. Tschüss.
Tschüss. Bis man subscribe to Nnamdi TV show. What are you waiting for? Click on that red button that says subscribe. You turn on the notification bell so that you'll be getting more updates from me. Leave your comment down below and share this video with your friends, families, and colleagues until we meet again in my next video. Bye bye.